Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, all series videos. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video, I'll be updating you on Aparajita. You need to bring your juice because this episode is hot. It is hot on the streets of Aparajita. Guess what? Aparajita found out Mohini burnt the laundry and gave her a dirty slap in front of everyone. You need to watch till the end to find out how it happened. But guess what? You cannot imagine what happened later. It is hot on this street. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on the like button. It will help this video a lot. Let's go. Aparajita tells the inspector to find any proof if someone deliberately started the fire. Mohini hears that and calls Manish. He says, "What if they find out that I was behind the fire?" Manish says, "I will send my man there to remove all proof." He sent her the number of Ratan. She calls him and tells him to destroy the meter, which has a fingerprint, so they don't find out it's me. Aparajita comes there and says, "You were behind all this? You started the fire?" Mohini is shocked to see her there. Aparajita says, "I can't believe you did this. What kind of a mother are you? You wanted to destroy me and now your own daughter is burned. I told Akshay that you hate me, but I always thought I had an issue with you. I will expose you now." Aparajita tries to take her from there, but Mohini pushes her and locks her in the room. She runs from there. Mohini is panicking and says, "What should I do?" She gets an idea and puts a board outside the room to not enter the room. She says, "I have to do something which will make me look innocent." She calls Ratan and asks him to do his work. Akshay comes there and says, "What are you doing here?" Mohini says, "I saw Aparajita talking to an inspector. If we are taking Nia home, then we can take Chavi with us, as she is alone and Aparajita is not here." Akshay says, "She left Chavi alone?" Aparajita is knocking on the door and trying to open it. Akshay hears the knock and tries to check, but Mohini says, "There is some work going on, so let's leave." Aparajita finds a hammer in the room and tries to break the door. Akshay comes to Chavi and says, "Aparajita left the hospital, so we can take you home." Chavi says, "I won't leave till she comes back." Mohini finds Aparajita's phone and bag there, so she puts it in the bin before Akshay could see it. Akshay calls Aparajita, but her phone is off. Chavi tells him to message Ma and then she will go with them. Akshay calls Disha. Chavi and Nia get discharged. Akshay puts them in the car. Chavi asks Nia, "How is she?" She says, "I am okay. How are you?" She says, "I am fine too." Chavi says, "What you said about Ma." Nia looks away. Akshay says, "We will talk at home." Mohini comes out and calls Manish. She says what happened with Nia was wrong, but we can use this situation to convince Akshay to go back to Dubai. Akshay sits in the car with Arjun and calls Mohini. She ends the call and goes with them. Aparajita breaks the door and runs to Chavi's room. The nurse says she got discharged. Akshay took her and Nia home. Aparajita finds her purse and phone in the bin. She says Mohini must be behind this. She might try to harm Chavi. She runs from there. Akshay brings Nia and Chavi home. Chavi tries calling Disha and says, "Where is Ma?" Mohini says, "You can come inside." Aparajita comes there and slaps Mohini hard. Akshay stands in front of her and stops her. All are shocked. Aparajita tells Mohini that "I will expose you now." She tells Akshay that she was behind the fire in the laundry. Mohini shouts she's going crazy. You are making up this story. Why would I do this with my daughter? I can't stoop this low. Nia cries and says I respected Aparajita, but she's losing it by saying all this. Aparajita says the truth is that she started the fire in the laundry because she knew it was our bread and butter, but she didn't know you were there. Disha says my mother never lies and she always tries to harm us. Asha and Chavi say we are with Aparajita. Mohini thinks this is the time to use Nia. She tells Nia that see how they are blaming me for this. This is her real face. Akshay asks Nia to go inside, but Nia says no. If Aparajita's daughters are with her, then I am with my mother too. Aparajita tells Akshay that I heard her talking to an electrician. She takes her phone and gets Ratan's number. She says, I will call him here. She calls him and asks him to check her houseboard. Mohini is scared. They all wait for him. Ratan arrives there and asks what's the issue. Aparajita shows him Mohini and asks him to tell if she paid him. Akshay threatens him to tell the truth. Ratan says yes. I got a call to destroy the meter for proof, but it was Aparajita that called me. All are shocked. The flashback shows how Mohini told him to take Aparajita's name if he gets caught. Ratan tells them that Aparajita did it for some plan. Aparajita shouts that Mohini gave you money, right? Ratan shows Aparajita's call in his phone. Aparajita says he is lying. Akshay shouts that it's your number. Mohini says you just want to trap me. Nia asks Aparajita to stop it. You are stooping so low. Chavi says Ma is not lying. Why would she do that? Aparajita tries to threaten Ratan to tell the truth, but Akshay shouts at her to stop it. He says, I know you hate Mohini and wanted revenge, but you could stoop this low? The truth is out and you lied to us all. Akshay shouts at Aparajita that the truth is out, so stop blaming Mohini. Your lie is out. You have gone crazy to try to hurt Mohini, that you hurt my kids. Aparajita says this is a lie. Akshay says, shut up. You are dangerous for my daughters. I don't want you near them. They will stay in my house from now on. They won't stay with you anymore. Mohini smirks and thinks my plan is working now. Akshay tries to take them inside, but Aparajita stops them and says, don't you dare take away my daughters. I won't allow you to do that. All look on. Akshay says, what are you doing? You are testing me? Grandma says you are making a scene. Akshay says, I feel like Mohini was always right about her. It's about my daughters. I let them be with her for 15 years, but their father is with them now to protect them from you. They are in danger with you, and it's my duty to protect them. Aparajita shouts that I raised them for 15 years, and you think I am a danger to them? Akshay shouts, you keep blaming me for what happened 15 years ago, but you can't hide your mistakes today. Aparajita shouts, this Mohini is wrong. Akshay says, I will take my daughters with me. Aparajita says, I won't let you do that. She stands in the way, but he pushes her away and tries to take the daughters inside. But they rush to Aparajita. Akshay asks Asha to take Chavi inside. She says no. We will be with Ma. He shouts at them to go inside. He asks Arjun to take Nia inside. He goes with her. Chavi is not feeling well and gets dizzy, but Aparajita holds her. Akshay shouts that she is not well. Don't be stubborn. He tells Aparajita that you don't have a place to take her. Chavi says no. I will stay with Ma. Aparajita hugs her and says Papa is right. You need rest and I can't take you to my house as it's all messed up. Your wound is still healing, so it's better you stay here. I will take you from here once I clean up my house. Chavi cries and hugs her. She asks Asha to go with her. They both go inside. Akshay asks Disha to go inside. She says, I won't go. Aparajita tells Disha that you know Mohini can do anything with your sisters. If you stay with them, then I know you would protect them. Please go inside and take care of your sister. Akshay shouts at her to go inside. She says, don't say anything to my mother. She goes in the house. Mohini smirks and thinks, I have taken her house, her husband, and now her daughters are not with her. Aparajita glares at her and says, my daughters are in the house, but if anything happens to them, then I won't spare you. She tells Akshay that my kids are here till Chavi becomes fine and I set up my house again. She asks Grandma to stay with them. I don't trust this Mohini at all. Akshay says, let's go. Aparajita glares at him and goes from there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.